I thought we did some really good things tonight. It was good to see our offense get back going, and it was also good to have all of our guards playing and clicking on the same night. I think back to the game, and first half I thought Devin Daniels was really good, and then when you look at the second half, I thought Braxton Beverly and C.J. Bryce and obviously Markel Johnson had a special night for us. We had some adversity, and we fought through, and that's what we've been talking about with these guys is that throughout every game you're going to have some type of adversity. How do you respond? When they cut the lead to three, we found out a lot about our team. So happy to get it. The league is as balanced probably as it's been in a while, and just to get a road win is really good for us. So, question.
When they did cut it to three, what did you find out about
Well, we talked about, they did a good job of switching 1 through 5, and I thought we stood around initially. And so we called a timeout. We talked about a couple of things, and we went to our dribble handoff series, and we started getting down the lane. Give Markel Johnson a lot of credit. He was able to get into the paint and create for others. But I found out that these guys, we got a lot of basketball left in us. And these guys got a lot of fight in them. I told them after the game, I said, look, on every game, I'm going to be on high intense, and I'm going to be after it. And I was after it tonight. I was really after it, and that's where I want those guys to respond the remaining amount of games that we have in the league.
How was DJ doing after the game?
It's fine. I don't have what his injury was, but I do know during the game he got hit pretty hard, and so we decided not to go with him. Obviously I thought Manny did a tremendous job finishing the game. Probably one of his better games for us offensively with 10 points and 7 rebounds, and 4 of those were offensive.
Sort of that. What happened with Jerko?
So Jerko got banged up in practice a couple of days ago with his shoulder. He was running through a screen, and his shoulder got caught and bent behind. And we thought he would be available for tonight because we had a couple of days for him to, kind of nurse it a little bit. But we made the decision earlier today in shoot around that he wasn't going to be available.
CJ obviously played well down the stretch in the last game that you had, but he played a complete game tonight, leads the team in points and rebounds. Is this vintage C.J. Bryce today?
Well, it was vintage C.J. Bryce. It was vintage Markel Johnson. It was vintage Braxton Beverly, to get him to have a chance to get back to making threes. He was 4 for 7 from the three-point line. I give all of those guys credit. They really responded tonight and made shots. We knew coming in the game that we were going to play against some man-to-man, but also that Miami would play some 2-3 zone, and I thought our guys did a great job. Going 9 for 22 is it's been huge for us because we haven't shot the ball well lately.
Considering y'all had lost 3 in a row, how important was it to get this one?
Well, all of them were important, and it was the next game. And so whether it would have been 1 or 2 in a row, we knew the next game we had to try to win, and we approached every game like that. But that being said, we're excited to get it. It's a good ACC win, and it's a good road win. So that helps a lot of things. We were able to stop the bleeding a little bit. Nobody wants to lose 3 in a row. Our league is crazy. When you look at our league, everybody in our league outside of probably Duke, Florida State, and Louisville have had some highs and lows where they've won a bunch of games but then lost a bunch of games in a row. And it's how do you respond? And I thought our guys did a great job responding.
The Miami freshmen tonight, Beverly, Walker, and Wong, what do you see from them on the floor?
They're going to be good. I'm sure Jim wouldn't prefer to have to play those guys as much because obviously of his injuries. But that being said, those guys are getting unbelievable playing experience, and as the season goes on, they're going to even get better. And as sophomores, they're going to be really good. That's a good recruiting class that he has.
When you guys flipped on the film to scout those 3 guys in particular, what do you see from them?
Especially the guards. Walker has been playing on and off, but the guards are really good. I mean, they get into the paint. They're paint-touch guys. They get to the free throw line. Even though Christian McGusty has been out, those guys, when you look at the Virginia Tech game and then you look at Pittsburgh, those guys have played extremely well. And so, they're growing up right in front of your eyes, and they're going to be really good guards in this league.
Coach, talk about Markel Johnson's ability to take the game over late, dribble penetration, get to the rim, make free throws.
Yeah, I thought he was the best guard on the floor, and he played like a senior, like we needed him to play. He finished the game. I thought he was the difference in the game because he got in the paint and he created for himself but created for others. When you look at him, he went to the free throw line, which he hasn't shot great from the free throw line this year, and he went there and knocked down 7 out of 8 free throws. But he was really good. He was a leader. He's a guy that that we want for the rest of the season. And I think, obviously, he's put a lot of work in the last couple of days, and our guys in our locker room were disappointed because we've dropped some games that we wish we'd have won, and we came in and focused, and I thought we took care of business.
Is this more what you want to see from Manny Bates, being a little more aggressive on the offensive end?
Yeah, I'll take right now Manny Bates being a great defender. What did he have, 4 blocks? I'll take that right now, and everything that I get on the offensive end is just a plus because I know, next year as the season goes along this year, he's going to become a really good offensive player one day. But I'm excited. We're asking him to do one thing right now, block shots and rebound the basketball. And if he gives us 10 points, then that's a plus for us.
You always like to say whenever you have losing streaks or you lose a game in general that your team feels sick.
Yeah.
Do you feel like this cured it, or do you still need another one?
Oh, no. Anytime you win a game, you well now. Yeah, you can get sick again if you ain't careful, but it's it's a great Miami weather. We felt good. We got well. We needed to get well.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, guys.